How do legal documents work with changes? First off, I'm not your lawyer, I'm not your CPA. I'm just an average run of the mill guy that owns a business formation entity company. So take this everything you say with a grain, or everything I say with a grain of salt, and double check my work, if you will. Legal docs. Specifically, this is probably referring to the operating agreement or bylaws you get with a business formation. So when you form an LLC or a corporation, you get a set of legal documents that is the rules of your business and how they work. If you are a single member LLC and you're by yourself, it doesn't really matter that you have one, because who are you going to fight with internally within the business? Yourself. You're going to get into an argument with yourself and have to get into a dispute with yourself. That's really the point of the legal documents, is these rules that are set. So it's really after you have more than one person in the business that the legal documents really matter, but you really should have the legal documents set up for the company when you get started, because you want your company to grow and evolve. And so why not get it set up at the beginning instead of having to worry about it down the line? So the legal documents, again, are the rules of the business. How do you accept a new investor? Who has to vote on that? Is it majority rules, or are there different rules that might be unique to your situation? If the dispute happens, who gets to decide? Is it a vote or is it arbitration? Do you have to bring in a third party? Is there a board? All this stuff. So, these legal documents that are generated by an attorney, or you download it online, or you use ours that was originally written by an attorney but is a boilerplate document. They're all boilerplate documents. A lawyer will basically just kind of, it's like copy paste and then changing a meme. So you copy and paste it, and then they just kind of change it to work for how they need it. So nobody's writing these things from scratch. So don't think that lawyers are just like typing up a 50-page document. They're getting it from their law school or from their continuing education course or from another company that is just giving them these boilerplate documents, and they're adding sentences and paragraphs here and there. But yeah, this stuff's not written in stone. It's written on paper, as we know. So don't be scared of this is set in stone. You can't change it. You can change it all you want. And it's actually fairly easy to do. So let's pretend that this is paragraph 2, because it looks like it's paragraph 2. And you don't like this paragraph anymore. And nobody else in the company, you've got a multi-member company, it's you and Sally, it's John and Sally, and they don't like this paragraph anymore because it's outdated, or they had a third owner and they bought that owner out, and now it's just them two, and they never liked this paragraph. And so they want to just get rid of this paragraph. How do they do that? Well, they get another document. Let's see here. They get another document. Okay, this is your new document. And this document says, paragraph 2 on the operating agreement. Let's say this is the operating agreement. Op-ag. Paragraph 2 of the operating agreement is removed and replaced with this new paragraph, and they rewrite the paragraph. Or they just say it's removed, it's stricken. So the original still exists. You can't just it's not like a Word document. You can't just open it up and just get rid of it. But you are referencing that you're getting rid of it. And so you create this new document that says, I am getting rid of this paragraph because we don't like it. All right. And then we are going to replace it with this new paragraph if you want to do that. Or again, you don't have to. You can just say we're removing it. And then you basically make sure everybody that needs to, the majority, sign the document. So let's say, John and Sally both signed the document. That's their signature. That means that this document is now basically related to this document. And then you just kind of add this to the back. So this is the first page, this is the second page, this is the third page. This is now the fourth page. And so you really just stack them on the back. And this is what makes documents and when a company has evolved over time. And this can be just any normal contract. You can do this with any normal contract. You and somebody else get into a long-term contract that's a 10-year contract. If both of you agree you want to change something, you can just add an amendment. And that's all this is. It sounds like this big, scary thing, but it's just you saying, I want to change something. and then everybody agreeing to it. So, yeah, again, you can do this with any contract that you want, but you just put it on the end. But again, this is what makes it difficult over a long period of time, because let's say the company exists for 20 or 30 years, maybe there's like 10 or 12 changes. And so you've got like 10 or 12 documents stacked up behind each other that all are tearing apart and replacing this document with all kinds of stuff. So this is where lawyers get really expensive. Not only do they have to read this document, but then they've got to read every document after that and figure out what this real document says and kind of come up with like a master agreement. And so over time, you might just kind of, you know, merge these things together and then say this is the new agreement, and then just like sign that, make that official. But that's how legal documents work, with changes, removing and adding things. So cool. If you got value out of this video, please like, share, subscribe. We've got a whole host of other videos. Feel free to ask a question in the comments. You can go to betterlegal.com and ask a question through chat. That's where I find all of these questions. So again, hopefully this helps you, and hope you have a great day. If you need an LLC, go to betterlegal.com and we can help you with that. And we'll talk to you in the next video.